Hello, this is Purple Rosa, and I'm continuing on with the Dragonhold quest. I'm still in the Dragonguard Sanctum here. I talked to Za'ji before, and he said yes to joining the Dragonguard, but now I have to talk to Aeliah here and the rest of Za'ji's crew to see if they will actually join the Dragonguard, as Sai-Sahan asked me to see if they would, as Dragonguard needs new members. And yeah, Sai-Sahan was still upstairs. We left him with Nafala, the dark red dragon who did not attack us, and we did not attack him because he seems to be a good dragon. And yeah, it's really cool that he wants to help us to kill the other dragons. And Nafala has an enemy called Latvulon, who is the black beast, which we learnt about briefly before. And according to Nafala, Latvulon was somehow released from his Dragonguard prison, and I'm thinking it was Calgronted that released him. So yeah, let's continue this and see if Aeliah, who is the general's daughter, and the rest of Za'ji's crew will join.
I can't believe we're in a Dragonguard sanctuary. My father would tell me stories about the Order when I was little. Protectors of the Emperor, slayers of dragons, daring adventures. It was all quite exciting.
That it is. How would you like to join the Dragonguard?
You want me to join your order? I mean, that isn't to say I don't want to. Of course I do. I want to protect my home before the dragons destroy it. I didn't expect you to ask me to stay.
Aww. If you want to join us, you're welcome, but it won't be easy.
We only face the darkness of fear so that we may find the light of courage. That's something my mother always told me. An old Redguard proverb, she said. I'll join your Dragonguard and protect my home. You have my word.
Ooh. Then it's settled. You're one of the Dragonguard now.
I have to admit, our Dragonguard does seem a little motley at the moment. Perhaps uniforms would help?
I don't think Sai-Sahan's thought that far ahead yet. But yeah, we haven't spoken much. Tell me about yourself.
I spent my childhood in Cyrodiil. My father was a commander under Emperor Leovic, and my mother was a Redguard ambassador. Her name was Sadala. I had a tough time fitting in with my peers.
I can imagine. But why is that?
They were always questioning who I was. Was I Imperial? Was I a Redguard? They wanted to put me in a neat little box, but I didn't quite fit. Anyway, my father joined the Colovian Revolt and was given the rank of General by Emperor Varen.
How did you end up in Central?
Father received orders to come to Central and help with the restoration. He didn't plan to take me along as I was only 13 at the time. Then my mother died, and everything changed.
You didn't want to be separated from your father?
Exactly. And a new city helped take my mind off of other things. I felt so welcomed in Senchal. The Khajiit never questioned who I was or where I came from. To them, I was simply Aeliah. That was all that mattered.
Yeah. 'Cause the Imperials are kind of strong on bloodlines, I think. So with her being half Imperial, half Redguard, I can see why it would be hard for her, but I don't care. I really like her character. And her mother sounded wise. So yeah, let's talk to Casca.
Our mysterious crew has departed. Those left alive to depart, that is. They were dragon cultists, yes? It would certainly explain their choice of garb. This Latvalan must have an affinity for black.
Well, he is the Black Beast, which we've been told about. But yes, Saisahan wants to reform the Dragonguard. Will you become a member? Please say yes.
Very well. I will join your order.
Yes! That was a quick decision.
Why would I hesitate? These dragons killed many of my people, and I cannot fight them alone. So I will help you hunt down the beasts. A simple decision, yes?
Yeah, I like her. Good to have you with us, Casca.
The Dragonguard were a very strict order, yes? I doubt our crew would do well with too many rules. Perhaps some changes will need to be made.
Good idea. I'm sure Saisahan will be open to it. Why are you so sure you want to join the Dragonguard?
I have faced many enemies. Nothing was too big or too powerful for me to challenge. I didn't always win, but I could always fight. When the dragons came, this was no longer true.
Yeah. Then why fight them now? Why not run or hide?
I would rather die on the sands of Palatine than hide away in foreign soil. This is a chance to make my stand. I will take it. Besides, if I thought your cause was impossible, I would have said no.
Glad to have you with us, Casca. Yeah, there's a lot of new likable characters in this that I like. So, we'll talk to Dirge Trupter.
Yeah. Can you see I'm reading? Trying to read. What letter does that look like to you?
Looks like that's Akaviri.
Oh. Thought it might have been some sort of code. Well, guess I'm free now. What do you want?
A code. Still cool that my character can recognize the Akaviri written language, but we probably wouldn't be able to read it. Za'ji said you could help us rebuild the Dragonguard.
Captain says a lot of things. Like more riches than we can count, and easy as a spring breeze. Now here we are, hunting dragons like they're some kind of sky whales. Well, you are anyway. I got books to research. Who'd have thought reading could be so handy?
What sort of research are you doing?
Anything Dragonguard. Books on killing dragons without getting eaten, I hope. When I scare up some leads, I could use your help retrieving them. I hear anything about those new moon fanatics while I'm at it, I'll let you know.
Oh sure, I'll leave you to it then. Huh. So, there's one more of his crew. She's up here. According to Za'ji, she is good at getting things done. She was up here. Chisbari the Chipper.
What do you want?
Za'ji said you might be able to help the Dragonguard.
Not surprising. I am the only one who can keep a ledger around here. You hunt dragons. I figure out where the dragons are. And what to do with any parts you bring back, yes? It's the most obvious way to help.
Sounds great. I'll leave you to it. Yeah. She's a Khajiit of few words. So yeah, we'll go back to Sai. And Nafala. And see how their negotiations are going. Yeah, looks like they're talking.
The Dragonguard and I have agreed to an alliance. To defeat Latvulan, we have joined forces. Neither of us much likes the idea, but allowances must be made.
Ooh, that's great. That's what I like about Sai. He's not one to just rush in, sword wielding and killing. He thinks before he acts. And he obviously sees that an alliance with Nephila is the best course of action right now.
Nephila and I have come to an agreement. We'll work together to defeat Latvulan, but only that. After our battle is won, Nephila will peacefully depart from these lands. Now, what did Za'ji say to my proposal?
Za'ji agreed to join our Dragonguard and will speak to the rest of his crew on our behalf.
Excellent. I'll meet with him and his crew to discuss the particulars. For aiding me in the establishment of our new Dragonguard, accept this reward. Oh, and talk to Nephila when you have a moment. He requested your help with a small matter.
Ooh! Nephila wants to speak to me. Hold on.
It would be best to speak with Nephila and see what he has in mind. I want you to do your utmost to help him.
Of course I will. He intrigues me.
You are wise to ally yourselves with me. Latvulan will not stop until Tamriel is destroyed. He has raised an army and forced my brothers to join his crusade. Those who refuse die. He must be stopped for the good of my kind, as well as for yours.
For sure. I can't let him destroy Tamriel. Sai said you needed help with something.
A dragon's words have power few mortals understand. When we swear an oath, we are bound by it. That is our way. The dragon Yagrandu vowed to aid me in a time of need. We must seek him out and remind him of his oath.
Ooh, we get another dragon ally. You want Yagrandu to join us?
I do, but I do not know where he hides. I leave that task to you, as the Dragonguard of old were known to be accomplished trackers. Seek the aid of a companion who knows this land well, and let them guide you. Now go, hunter. Find Yagrandu.
I'll choose a companion who's familiar with elsewhere and search for Yagrandu.
Finding Yagrandu requires a test of skill rather than mere bravery. I am curious to see how you and your companions fare.
How do you know this Yagrandu will help us?
Yagrandu ran afoul of a powerful dragon hunter in a time before the Dragonguard. I found him, injured and cornered, and offered my aid. For a price. Knowing that his life was forfeit, he begrudgingly agreed.
Huh. So he owes you a debt for saving his life?
My kind call it a soul smear, a blood allegiance. It is an unbreakable bond, stronger than any vow uttered by a mortal. Yagrandu is bound to pay his debt by a magic older than any you know. If you find him, he will join our cause.
I hope so, just as long as he doesn't try to eat me before I get to talk to him. Ooh, this is all rather cool. Yeah, I'm glad Nephila's on our side.
Finding this dragon will be no easy matter. Perhaps Za'ji will have a better lay of the land. He's traveled a great deal over the course of his time as a ship captain. At the very least, he may know who we can speak to.
Yes, I need someone who's familiar with Southern elsewhere. But yeah, got a dragon on our side. Yeah, this is so cool. So yeah, let's go talk to Za'ji. Is it just our companions? Here we go.
We're part of the Dragonguard, Aeliah. It's not stealing.
I think we should ask before putting them on.
But they look so good on you.
Ooh. Yeah, that does look good on you. Oh, and you too.
Oh, hello. Za'ji and I found these uniforms and couldn't resist trying them on. We're forming a new Dragonguard order, right? We thought we should look the part. I hope that's not a problem.
No. Red suits you a lot. Same with Za'ji. He's so short. I think he's is it a doggy rot? I think that's what the Khajiit are called.
Look what we found, Walker. Za'ji has to say, the Dragonguard certainly has style, though this one did decide to make a few alterations. Now, what's our next move? What does our dragon friend have up his scaly sleeve?
Looks really good on you. There's another dragon who might help us, but we don't know where to find him.
A missing dragon, huh? Then you'll want to head to Kenarthi's Breath Temple. The priests there can find all sorts of things, if your cause is just. I'm certain they wouldn't mind helping the noble Dragonguard defeat a great evil.
Where is Kenarthi's Breath Temple?
South of Black Heights, Za'ji's childhood village. Just follow the ringing of the bells, yes? You can't miss it.
Okay, I'll meet you at Black Heights.
Za'ji will meet you there? Yes, of course. This one is your resident expert, after all. He just did not realize that his first Dragonguard mission would take him back to Black Heights. He hasn't visited since... well, he has never visited.
Ooh, he has history with that place. Tell me more about Black Heights.
The only thing remarkable about Black Heights is just how unremarkable it is. Nothing ever happens there. The villagers paint the wall of life. The priests pray to Kenarthi for guidance. It's all very, very dull.
The Wall of Life?
A big mural. The villagers each add to it before they die, preserving their stories for generations to come. Za'ji remembers staring at it when he was a Jakajit. The stories of this one's ancestors made Za'ji think... That's it.
What do you mean?
Merchants, weavers, fishers, and farmers. There were now stories of heroes, no glorious tales of adventure. All Za'ji saw in that mural was a life too dull to contemplate. And so, this one ran away and never looked back.
Ah. Tell me more about Kenarthi's Breath Temple.
Kenarthi is the goddess of the winds. She guides the Khajiit, ensuring our ships reach safe harbor and our souls find the sands behind the stars. With Kenarthi's power, the priests can guide us to what we seek.
How will they guide us?
Something to do with the bells, Za'ji thinks. He has never seen the ritual, of course. It is only performed in times of dire need, such as when a group of brave Dragonguard must find a dragon, yes?
He's gonna use that to his full advantage, isn't he?
You're traveling with Za'ji? Then I'm going to. I wouldn't want him to get into any trouble now that he's an official member of the Dragonguard.
Good. I'm glad to have your company. So, I have to go to Black Heights. Where is Black Heights? Let's see. Oh, that's all the way over there. So, we're over here. But I might... maybe explore what this quarry mine is. So yeah, we have to go to Black Heights here. And by the sounds of it, there's like a mural wall, which I am really curious to see. But I might make my way, because I'm down here, I'm gonna go to this quarry and just check that out. So yeah, let's go do that.
Settled. To Black Heights.
And I'm coming with you.
What? You don't trust Za'ji to handle this?
Not in the slightest.
So yeah, we'll go explore that quarry mine. then maybe head to the Black Heights. Oh, he has a quest.
Look there! It's the one who brought those Pellinger brats to justice.
If you're tired of dragons breathing down your neck, I've got something for you to do with a slimmer chance of death.
What do you need me for?
Bit of treasure hunting. There's a little snippet in this book about the terms of the Akaviri surrender at Pale Pass. One of the concessions was offering the Akaviri war dead proper burial. Problem is, by that time there were a lot of hasty graves.
And you found some?
Sort of. Stormhaven seems to be full of them, but we got no way to find them except one. There was a group of bandits who used to run an operation out of Wind Ridge Cave. Got a map that belonged to them pointing to an Akaviri grave. Find it.
Alright, I'll search the Wind Ridge Cave.
Well, go on. We both got things to be doing.
What if the bandits already looted the grave?
Then we look elsewhere. But I figured that's not likely. These bandits were operating out of Wind Ridge Cave. Wouldn't need a map for something they already looted. Way I see it, it's either an old stash or a landmark. Either way, it's all we got.
Yeah. So where's this Wind something cave? Oh, is it outside of Southern Elsewhere? Dirge. Not sure where Wind Ridge Cave is, but it's not in Southern Elsewhere by the looks of it. So yeah, we'll continue and check out this quarry mine just to get that part of the map done and explored. So yeah, back in Southern Elsewhere. Oh, look at that view with the sun. I know I've been here before, but oh, look at that. So pretty. So yeah, I had some time to think about what I've done so far and what happened in the Elsewhere chapter. And I remember at the end of Elsewhere there was a prophecy that we learnt about, if I can remember what it was. Priest Hatteras said to us that the oracle saw a dragon with a broken horn and a warrior with a great mane on his chin, which is Sai Sahan. And the dragon with a broken horn is obviously Nephalis. And yeah, they joined together to spawn children cloaked in scales, which is obviously the Dragonguard, in order to take down a terrible tyrant. So to me that could only mean that the terrible tyrant is this Lat Vulan, and maybe Calgrunted, because
this one hears your commands, Rakashin.
Because yeah, they're both bad dragons, and we know Lat Vulan wants to destroy Tamriel, so he's got to be the great tyrant. And there is a quest here.
Please, over here.
But yeah, that tyrant is Lat Vulan, and I think Calgrunted is the one who released Lat Vulan from his prison. As we know, Lat Vulan was captured by the Dragonguard and locked away, but he got out. So yeah, with the main quest we have to go find this dragon ally that owes a favor to Nafala. But I'm going to end this one here, and I'll continue on and do this quarry quest in the next one. Thanks for watching.